So Albert, how do I know if I'm going to achieve that big giant goal that I want? Simple. You know what step you're taking to achieve that little small goal, that it's in the same direction of that big goal? What's up? My name's Albert Lopez. Welcome back to the channel. Look, if you clicked on this video, it's because you got this goal that you really want, and it could be any goal, really. This applies across the board, whether it's your first car, the next big car, a huge fancy car, just a big goal that it almost seems like, God, I don't know if I'm gonna get it. A new pad, a bigger pad, a big vacation, a big fat diamond ring, a big fat diamond watch, supercars, whatever. Like even a better relationship. Something that just seems like, man, my relationship right now, my marriage is to shit. Now here, I don't want a new wife. I want to keep this one, but I wanted to get better. I love her, but it's just not going good. I want better. That's a goal. You're in control of that goal. How do I know if I'm going to achieve it? This is something huge. This is big, right? Anybody that applies this, your life will start to change. This is massive right here because it changed my life. As soon as I applied it on the hurry upness, it changed the direction of my life like that. Because it's all mindset. It's all just changing the way you think, changing the way you look at things, so the things that you look at change. Once you're in that direction, you get so clear. This is massive right here. And it's crazy because it works. I'm telling you, you apply this, you'll start changing your life, like right now. You change your mindset. You apply the methods that I'm about to tell you right now, and you instantly put yourself at ease. You get like in chill mode because you get yourself some faith. You start believing. You start understanding that it's just a matter of time, that we have no control over that. But you know that you're putting the exact correct steps in order to achieve that huge goal that you want. What happens, see, sometimes, and I would make this mistake, is I would put this big, huge goal. I'm going to say it out loud so I don't forget. Big goal, little goal, whining and complaining. Those are personal notes so I don't forget. Remember, I don't write none of this down. This is all straight from the top. So I used to want like this big goal. I want to have this supercar. We'll use it for an example. And I'd get really excited about it. Like I'd write it down like, yes. I was to a point where I was writing my goals down twice a day. I got that from Grant Cardone. I got stacks. And I have the list of everything. I can't remember, like all the super stuff that I wanted, like the supercar, right? Wardrobes, my baseball cap collection, all the Jordans, all the Nikes, all the shoes, just being able to walk in the store and saying, can I get this wall in a 9? Thank you. And I'd get excited as I would write them, but as time would go on, and I couldn't see any really progress or feel any progress, or oh shit, this is working, or things would get good, but then things would I would tie all that to, in order to achieve all those goals, I need a bigger bag, I need more money. So business would get better, yes, and then business would slow down, and then business would get better, and then oh shit, here comes an economy thing, and it went bad. Oh, trends change now. It's like, oh no, and I'd almost start forgetting about the goal because now I was more busy and interested in trying to figure out how I was going to continue to make this money, because I thought it was all tied behind money. Back to the issue. One of the biggest issues I had is I always chased money because I thought that's what we needed to chase. I was always taught to chase something, chase the good grades, chase the better programs, change the better business, chase the, I'm sorry, I'm saying change, chase the latest trend. And once I realized, and I did that all my life, and I always, it got to the point, if you've been following me for a while, you know that, like, I always thought, like, why isn't this working? Why am I stuck? I must be broken. And not that I was broken, I was just misinformed. I was missing a couple puzzle pieces. And all you have to do is, like I said, you want the big goal. We're talking a supercar, like a fancy car. Like, yeah, but that's not happening tomorrow. It ain't happening tomorrow for me. What's happening tomorrow for me is this beasted up third generation 4Runner. But you got to get, what happens is you have to have a goal that's obtainable, that's exciting, that's in the direction of that big super goal that you want. So what could be for me, like I even have like a mid goal. I want the supercar. And then the one before that, which is still kind of far away, would be the Audi R8, heavily modified. But then what I have in that direction that I'm probably going to get in a couple months is Firestone Ride-Right airbags in the rear of this to do the load compensation, so it lifts up from the back a little bit. Little suspension upgrade. My sound system with touchscreen, Apple Music or Apple whatever control here with the sound system, so it bumps again. I mean, again, because back in the day I had my shit knocked. That gets me excited. That gives me that elevates my gratitude, faith, gratitude, belief. Like I believe I could get that. I know I'm gonna get it, and that's why, you know, I feel. I made a video before this about feeling. I feel good because like, oh, this shit's gonna bump. Too short. E40. And see how you genuinely get excited right now. If you can feel it, if you can see it, it's authentic. I get excited thinking about this. It's gonna bump again. Mirrors are gonna shake and whatnot. And then my back's not gonna be like tired because the car sags a little bit. I want that one probably more than the sound system, really, the back. It gets me excited. And once I get that, I'm going to put in line another goal that aligns with the Audi R8 and the supercar, Ferrari, Lamborghini, whatever. But these are steps that I'm taking. Maybe it'll be, you know, doing a full wrap. Maybe it'll be, I don't know, think of something. Maybe getting the inside like hella detailed. Maybe getting some black accents. I don't know. There's something. Right now what I have is the airbags and the sound system. And some cool little off-roading lights that go up in the corner on the dash. That'll look cool. That's in that direction. Now, does it get me keynotes? Does the goal get me excited? Or is it like, yeah, you know, go and run it through the car wash? That's a goal. That's in the direction. But that shit doesn't get me excited. It should be clean. It should happen. A sound system, on the other hand, I even think about what else am I going to play? Oh, that's going to be so dope. The airbags. Oh, I was gonna sit clean and take a bunch of pictures. Maybe I get the rims wrapped in like polished aluminum. That'll look dope. See, that gets me excited. And it's in the direction. So when I get it, it'll be like, oh, I got it. I got steps closer. Then once I get that, I'll set the other goal, an obtainable goal. That's just a little bit. I could get it in like 3 months. I won't set a time to it. You're not supposed to. Remember, we don't have control of time. But once I get that, that's going to get excited. I mean, I'm telling you, the airbags and the sound system is coming in with just, 2-3 months. For sure. It's just a matter of time, it happening. There's a goal set. Does it get me excited? Yes. Does it get me, do I believe without seeing? Yes, that's faith. So I have faith that I'm going to get it? Yeah. So I don't lose it, despite business going up and down. Busy days, slow days. Oh, I can't go here. I got other commitments. I can't work that day. Oh, some other commitments came up. I don't go to work that day, so it's a lean week. But then, next week I work a lot, and the week is it's plentiful. It's really good. The ups and downs, and then of course I have my discipline to be able to manage my money correctly. I save it. But the whole time, every time I see my truck, I get excited. Like airbags, yes. Sound system, yes. The faith is there, and the positive gratitude energy is there. The vibration, that feeling of gratitude. Like, yes, I'm grateful that I'm going to be able to get those airbags. I'm grateful that I'm going to be able to have that sound system. So that keeps me in a grateful state, which makes not only the airbags, not only the Audi, not only the supercar, but also the supercar. Sorry, let me say that again. Not only the airbags and the sound system get closer, but guess what also happens? Everything that's in line with that, the Audi R8, the supercar, they also get closer because they're in the same line. They come in. Every time I keep a high level of faith, with faith is gratitude, a high level of gratitude for a long period of time. Every time I see my truck, like, I can't wait. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. It's going to be so cool. It's on its way. It's on its way. It's on its way. Intense. I genuinely get excited about the bumps and the airbags. And now the fog lights that I keep on thinking about. They get closer, and so do the other goals get closer. That's how you know that you're in the right path, that you know the next step. Are you still excited about your Are you still excited about your Audi R8? Hell yeah, that's cool. Why haven't you forgot about it? Why haven't you forgot about the supercar? Because I know the next step. What's the next step? The airbags and the sound system on my 3rd generation 4Runner. That's gonna be clean. And that right away is like, oh yeah, and then he got the Audi. Oh yeah, and then I got a supercar. It's just a matter of steps. And it's gonna come closer and closer and closer. Why does it come closer? Because I have a high level of faith, a high level of gratitude. Gratitude, faith, same thing. I'm not in scarcity mode. I'm not in fear mode. How am I gonna get that? It's not gonna happen. I'm fearful that right now that business is slow. I'm whining, I'm complaining. That's the whining and complaining part that I said earlier. At no time should you think that anything is unperfect. Everything is perfect. Perfect, gratitude, faith, it's all high level energy. It's all high level mood. It's all a high level feeling. It's gonna make you feel good, faithful. Whining, bitching, and complaining is gonna make you feel fear. Oh, is this gonna happen? Is this even worth it? I don't make enough money. Everything's so expensive. You're not gonna be excited. I wouldn't be excited. Old me wouldn't be excited about the airbags. I'd be like, hey, who cares, stupid? I don't even have like enough money to buy this or this. I'm not gonna get excited about the sound system because I'll be driving like this, going, what else is next? Thinking of all the bad things that are gonna happen. Because thoughts, feelings, actions. I think poorly. I think at a limiting beliefs, scarcity, fear, no faith, no gratitude, ungrateful. Here comes the actions. Driving like this, in a bad mood. I'm not gonna have good energy towards my sound system and my airbags. Therefore, it's gonna start getting further and further and further. And guess what else goes further? The Audi R8 and the supercar. You see how my mood just changed right now? I can see it on the screen. Just the facial expressions and the way I'm kind of just sitting, because I had to engage in that thought for just a little bit here as I'm acting it out for you. Let's switch it again. But really, it's that simple. Just stuff. When you switch it back over, I'm getting toasty here. When you switch it back over, and you go like, no, hold on. This is good. This is all good. Let's see. I'm glad I have a 4Runner. It turns heads. I love it. It's a badass truck, 3rd generation. Can't wait to replace the OG stereo, which I'm gonna stash away and keep it, but the fucking touchscreen is gonna be dope. I'm gonna have some kind of subs in here, which is gonna bump. Sweet Cheek's still gonna have plenty of room in the back. That's for damn sure. Cool little lights right here with the little switch. Oh, and then I'm gonna turn on the ambers. I'm gonna customize the ambers, the turn signal, so I could turn them on with switches. I used to have that feature on my old truck back when I was a young mustache. They'll turn on in the back too. And then the airbags, so you could just ride right. That's what they call them, ride Firestone airbags. My dad has them in his Sequoia. And just have it nice and lifted from the back to sit how it's supposed to sit on top of the 2-inch lift that it has. It's gonna be so nice. So now I get excited again. I'm like, oh yeah, that freaking, it's gonna look nice sitting. It's not gonna have that sag. It's gonna be nice and lifted. Sound system's gonna be bumping. Have it detailed, have it just polished out, detailed real nice. And then guess what? The Audi R8 is getting a little closer, and so is the supercar. So if you keep that mindset, which I do, you feel good. You have good thoughts, good feelings, and all my actions match my feelings. The way I carry myself, the way I drive, the good mood that I'm in, always in a good mood. You never talk shit about nothing, never. Everything's always perfect. If work is slow, perfect. I'm supposed to be. So grateful that I have work. It's perfect. Would I like it? Do I like it that it's slow? I'm not saying that I like it or not. I'm just saying that it's perfect. Because this whole world operates in a perfect manner. The functionality of how the laws of the universe work that govern this earth are perfect. And I ain't talking shit about the rules that were set by the source of creation, the universe, God, that put this whole thing together. I'm not going to talk shit on it and say it's imperfect. No way. It's perfect. Now, do our decisions, our habits, do that create our results? Yeah. So hate on the habits. But I ain't hating on the rules and operations of how this works. That's just how it is. You want to change your reality, change your habits, which is what I'm telling you what to do right now. How you carry yourself. Do you see it as broken? Everything's messed up. You don't even know what you're doing. Or do you see it as, no, this is perfect. Whatever happens, perfect, perfect. Perfect is in the same place as gratitude. Faith, perfection, gratitude. I'm grateful that everything's perfect. But when it adjusts and it changes, it'll be perfect. But as long as I keep a high attitude, if I stay in gratitude, I'll be feeling good. And I get back what I put out. So if I'm putting out good feeling all day, most of the day, at this highest peak, everything's perfect. Everything's perfect. Thank you. Everything's perfect. What's going to happen? Staying specific to the question of this video, my goals, which I have faith about having. How do you know you have faith? Because I know what the next step is. What's the next step? The stereo, the radio, the sound system, and the airbags. And now the little lights in the front. Oh, so I do know what my next step is. I do know I'm in the right direction of my big goal, the supercar. Yeah, of course. And then the Audi R8. Yeah, of course you are in line with it. Cool. So now I just got to do is act my way, just carry myself in line with those goals. What's in line? How do you stay in line? At a positive, grateful energy, at a positive, grateful attitude the whole time. This is perfect. See, kind of like a circle. This is perfect. This is so great. You stay at a high level, gratitude, faith, of course it's going to happen. Time, I don't know, but I'm going to do my part, which is stay at a high frequency, at a high attitude, at a grateful attitude. Perfect. Everything's perfect. And know what my next step is. Do those things and not talk shit, not ever complain. Do that, and you know you're in line for everything to start coming in. I've done it with a bunch of stuff already. I'll gotta write these down. I'll make another video what it is. But these are little ones that I've been, okay, losing weight. There you go. Losing 45 pounds. Did that, go back to my videos. You'll see the face looks way different. That's probably the first one. Abs. I've never had abs in my whole life. I could see my abs now. I'm tightening it up. I can't even say that today. Tightening them up even more right now. I'm on a deficit right now. I'm hungry AF all day long. How long is it gonna take? That doesn't matter. I'm just perfect. The perfect amount of time. I'm gonna have the perfect abs because I'm doing the work. I'm staying at a positive, high level, grateful energy, attitude all day long. And you just see every day, it's like, dang. Today I was in line waiting for an order and I was just pinching myself. I was like, the skin's tightening up. It's perfect. That's how you know whether you're gonna get that big goal. Because these little ones, you start picking up, oh, another goal. These little ones that are achievable, that get you excited though. Like not a goal of taking a shower that doesn't get you excited, but the goal of like, oh, that thing I'm gonna get, because you're putting in the work, you're staying at a high level, you're not bitching, whining, and complaining. You're doing the hard work of staying in a positive attitude, in a grateful attitude, in a faithful attitude, all day long, by being grateful about what? The ups and downs of life. It doesn't get unperfect. It is always perfect. And then all of a sudden, oh, that little goal I wanted, here it is. Oh, that little one, oh, little extra ones. I remember I wanted that. I forgot I wanted that. Cool. So then you realize, well, if these are getting closer, guess what? The supercar is also getting closer. Any questions? If this doesn't make sense, like, oh yeah, what about this? What about that? Bust them in the comments right now. I'm replying to comments with an actual video. So put your questions in the comments section. Go double check, make sure you subscribe. And lastly, the most important one, if you got to this part, you got the VIP important one. Hit the like button so this video stays in your like folder. Then start applying this. And once you see like, oh my gosh, it works, come back and share your story in the comments. You'll be helping someone else out.